Alright, this should be the 44th stream of Metaphor ReFantazio. Today is Thursday, March 6th, stream 44. Hello and welcome, thanks for joining the stream. Do appreciate you coming in and spending your precious time hanging out with me as I experience more Metaphor ReFantazio. Having you here makes the streams more fun in general for me and helps motivate me to continue streaming, so I truly appreciate you spending your precious time hanging out with me. Hope your day is going well, hope you're able to enjoy some games yourself, and I hope you enjoy the stream. So yeah, the stream started extra late today because after the gym and grocery shopping and lunch, I attended like a sushi party with some family and friends, and like the the guy was like cool enough to make some different kinds of sushi for us and take some requests, and it was a very pleasant time. It was fun. It was cool. So yeah, that's kind of why the stream is so late. All right. Alright, so yeah, we were right in front of the bed, and now we need our beauty sleep. This bed is bigger and softer than the bunks in the Gauntlet Runner. Maybe it's time to call it a night. Yes.
Good night.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 31 days remain.
To all the people who dwell in this land,
this voice?
soon naught but 1 month will remain. On the dawn of the day of the hero, the one who has inspired the greatest faith of the people shall inherit the kingdom. I bid thee forget not these words.
Wasn't expecting to wake up to such a spectacle, but I suppose that confirms it. This is where it ends.
Luis has already fortified himself behind the palace walls. Good thing we've got a Skyrunner, or it'd already be over for us.
Or perhaps it is us he has been waiting for all this time.
However disturbing the world looks now, 'tis only a prelude to the deadland Luis strives for.
The sky looks proper hellish already, and with all the humans out there, it's no wonder everyone's losing their grip.
Well, he wanted a fair world where strength decides everything. Funny how that's indistinguishable from absolute chaos.
But it's Luis who has the most support right now. And that wasn't born of deception. He broke the nation's order, and everyone knows it.
True enough. That's what got Ardella and I dreaming to begin with. Figured a world where the poor and weak get trampled on was a world worth breaking. Come to think of it, what do we all stand for, really?
Hope?
Maybe... hope.
A little broad, don't you think?
You're a little broad.
I don't really know what everyone's talking about, but everyone who's seen you and your friends say you're amazing. You make them really, really happy. Because, you know, you've got all the tribes in your team. Everyone's different, but you keep working together and doing great. You're so cool.
A fair point. You're quite right, Maria. It is a hard thing to word, so forgive my fumbling. But perhaps it is a matter of standing for something Luis does not believe exists. We must prove that it does.
If you keep on believing in what you want, and you keep on working hard for it, it will come true.
That's right, love. I can think of plenty of people who would be much happier if they took a page from your book.
I see now. This is surely the essence of true magic.
Best of luck, Your Highness. After all those speeches about taking the throne, it'll be awfully irresponsible to go dying on us now.
If Luis claims victory, everyone will be sacrificed in his wake. We have to prevent that from happening. Whatever Luis is doing in the royal palace has to be stopped as soon as possible, and it's up to us to do it.
Right, thank you. Well, we'd best keep an eye on the calendar. The king's deadline was the dawn of the day of the hero, so we've got until the day before. And that won't be the end of things either. Even if people come to their senses, it would amount to nothing if Luis sits upon the throne. Personally, I think we should prioritize our main objective here. I'm sure we get it done, but we have to make sure we have at least one day to spare before the day of the hero.
We've got a few days left, so it's up to you how we spend them. When we set off, let's do it with no regrets.
No regrets.
So Luis is hiding in the floating royal palace here. We have to stop him. I won't accept King Luis. Let's see here. Here's where we are now. Nice little village. What a view!
Let's put an end to this.
Alright. Quest start. Skybound Avatar Conquest. Head to the royal palace in the sky to save the world from being driven into madness by Luis. This man with his ruinous aspirations for the future must not succeed the throne. Deadline 10/25, days left 30. Stop the Archmage Luis, Pinnacle of Evil. A mission with a deadline has begun to challenge the Airborne Palace to part from the Round Table and the Godland Runner. Due to Maglet disturbances throughout the kingdom, the entire country is experiencing dread weather. If that wasn't bad enough, be cautious of an inclement weather called Blight. The abilities of your followers and their support will be indispensable when it comes to surpassing Luis and being crowned the new king. Use this time to ensure you'll have no regrets when you depart. Prevent Luis's destructive vision and rescue the kingdom's future before the day of the hero arrives. Royal Palace. You need to be absolutely sure that you're ready for anything before we head in. That place has definite definitely changed from the last time you were there.
Smash it all to bits.
Smash it all to bits!
Smash it all to bits.
On the surface, a flying castle sounds romantic. A shame Luis is waiting inside. Regardless, are you ready to go to the royal palace? Hang on. Of course, you'll be teaming with monsters, so you can never be too prepared.
Smash it all to bits.
You're...
Smash it all to bits.
Okay, this will probably, more than likely, be our last chance to wrap up anything here. Mount Volcano, what was there? Don't remember.
All right then.
What's that?
Luis,
This is all right. Oi!
Go to hell, vile human prince! Man, Luis has really got everyone riled up, but that's fine, right? What's important is we don't break over this.
Ooh.
Oh, now this I can't believe!
It will be Lord Luis before too long.
You there, Clamor? You support Count Luis, don't you? Huh? Oh, of course I do. Luis and I are in the same tribe and all. Good, then you can fork over some coin then. We need some campaign funds for all the mayhem we're planning. You agree, don't you? Elda, why is everyone doing such bad things? A lot of people are dying. Everyone says it's the Elda's fault, but that's not true, is it? Sorry, I said lots of mean things to you before. I feel bad, so... Please, can you make everyone stop? Nope.
Ooh, yeah.
What a sight. All my past tormentors crying and screaming their arses off.
Looking to sell, are you?
Huh.
Ooh.
Yeah, fight, 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 fight. Ornamented man.
Hello.
That outfit, aren't you the candidate who claims to be the prince? If you are possessed of princely skills, then I have a task for you. There's a place... Oh, I guess we haven't gone there. Some distance from Altaberry called Mount Volcano. Could I ask you to look for the War King's legendary greatsword there? Story goes that ages ago, the War King united the land under his exemplary leadership. Even the sword he carried became the stuff of legends. It's said to be of stunning, awe-inspiring craftsmanship. I have traveled many leagues in hope of seeing it, and in fact, it's been 10 years since I first set out. It's just that Mount Volcano is a veritable den of monsters. No doubt I'd die before I found it. If it's near Altaberry, like, what are you doing, like, clear on the opposite side of the continent?
Help me, will ya?
That's why I figured I might enlist someone so princely in my stead. Oh, I guess he was specifically looking for us, and he figured we'd come here eventually, and then he could, like, ask for our help. That's a long shot. Like, how... taking a chance on the... you know, hopefully running into us. Of course, I'll reward you handsomely, and you're sure to find other treasure there, too. What say you? It's hard to turn down treasure. We might find something we could use against Luis, or if not, we could sell it and buy something that is useful. What do you think? You want to go to Mount Volcano and look for this legendary greatsword? Okay.
Much gratitude to you.
You really do it? You have my gratitude. I shall, of course, prepare a suitable reward. Not to mention the sword's yours to keep. I just want to see it.
We did it!
Nice. If we can swing it, then we get treasure and a legendary sword on top of it. Sounds kind of worth it to me. Remember, the great sword is sealed within Mount Volcano.
Let's give it a shot.
I need to obtain the legendary greatsword sealed in Mount Volcano. The informant at the tavern on Dia Franco Street in Altaberry should know more about the volcano. No deadline. Reward legendary greatsword question mark? Increases wisdom, money.
That's
Oh.
where you want to go.
You said it was near Altaberry. Mount Volcano should be around here, despite it being a volcano. Apparently it's safe.
This place.
Mount Volcano, a huge labyrinthine bedrock cave formed by periodic volcanic activity. There were plans to excavate it for ore, but before they could become reality, it was overrun by monsters. Is that correct grammar? I have no idea.
Help me, will ya?
Just don't let greed get the better of you. There are dangerous monsters there.
Yeah.
Of course, we know the difference between bravery and foolishness. We'll prepare accordingly. Okay.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
Oh, my sparkling water is kind of frozen. Or not completely. There's like a big like formation of ice in the middle. All right. I guess we'll let it melt. Why'd you stop? I wasn't in front of you at all. I was like, see, you have plenty of room. What are you doing, buddy?
That damn Luis.
That damn Luis supporting insurgents. If they hate this city so much, they're free to use this gate for their departure. Your Highness, they are no countrymen of mine. Feed them to the dogs in Tradia Desert, I say. I mean, yeah, they're free to leave. You, I didn't want to have to come all this way just to question your actions, but what are you planning to do about all this? How will you fix this mess? How do we get our city back to the way it was? You're not going to take off in that runner, are you? If you do that, I'll have no faith in anything anymore. I heard someone slew that monster at Belaga Corridor. Must be one strapping chap. Whoever it was, I wonder if they could help things here. It's just as dangerous inside the city than outside of it nowadays. That's what everyone's been saying anyway. I happen to agree.
Now what am I to do?
There's been some nasty rumors about you at the hotel I work at. I knew there could never be an Elder Prince, that kind of thing. I know I'm just a lowly cook, but I've seen how horribly people can be treated because of their tribe. Please don't let all this break your spirit.
Oh, that's what it's come to.
What do you think you're playing at?
I knew it was all rubbish when they said you were the prince, damned human. The people won't tolerate your tricks for long. This city is a right mess right now, and we can't be bothered with the likes of you. If the accumulator gets destroyed, it'll be another blow to the country. These accumulators were produced by the Igniter Consortium, the Crown Theocracy's exclusive commission for Igniter production. They came into operation around the same time that the Regolith Grand Cathedral broke out. The stone masonry involved in the cathedral's construction was labor-intensive beyond mortal limits, requiring scores of workers with some proficiency in magic. Unfortunately, an incident at the Nord Mines, one of the kingdom's greatest sources of magma crystals, resulted in its closure. The accumulators were developed at national expense to prevent igniter production from grinding to a halt. In truth, putting the kingdom's coffers toward R&D of an alternative resource to mined crystals had another great advantage for the Crown Theocracy beyond keeping the construction schedule for the Grand Cathedral. The church seized their opportunity to install their magma collecting machines throughout the kingdom, artificially drawing on the masses in much the same way that the royal magic does. While it's true that the details of the royal scepter's function are passed down only through Ukrainian kings, and are not clearly known to any outside their bloodline, experts in magic research have long secretly theorized amongst each other as the true nature of the scepter. If magma crystals naturally form in uninhabited lands, why don't they form in populous areas? The only answer that left no doubt was that something had to be constantly draining civilized areas' magma, subsequently lowering the construction levels in the atmosphere. Or concentration levels in the atmosphere. If that something was the royal scepter, it would easily explain the mighty power behind the royal magic, a power they sought to replicate by their own means. Had the church's plot become reality, the king's authority could very well have been shattered. Naturally, researching such a thing would be treasonous. It was necessary to have an unsuspicious pretext that would warrant spending enormous sums of money. No such pretext was available until the closure of the Nord mines, which granted them their wish. In short, the development of magma accumulators hid a secret aim as groundwork for the Sanctus Church to steal the throne. Oh, this lady who is like the biggest Elda hater in the game. I knew it. I saw this coming all along. As soon as you stepped foot in the city, everything in this country was upended. It's you. It's all because of you. Give it back. Bring back the way things were before you appeared, when we had peace. I will. It's already too late. Those words of yours, you weren't lying, were you? You can't turn back time, can you? You're the only one we can rely on now. For an Elda to be our last hope, this country must truly be in a sorry state. It's awful to think about, but prove me wrong, boy. Save this country.
Right.
She can't help insulting us to the very end. But she's not completely wrong this time. This is our responsibility. What happened here, I can't. How did you die? You were the only Clamor who'd lend an ear to my thoughts. This can't be happening.
The world belongs to Lord Luis. We got a mother of
You little...
Where is our salvation? Hurry, oh God, destroy this world. Calm now. The time isn't right yet, so we just need to focus on the plan. Let's hear it back. When I get the sign, I slaughter the guard and open the gates, then God will appear and kill them all. Just so. Keep it among friends, eh? It won't be long now. In fact, I just got word that they took the surrounding villages. god is gaining power, the power to offer salvation to everyone. The army may have caught on, but they hardly care. The plan's going to go ahead without a hitch.
The mother of all storms are brewing.
The world belongs to Lord Luis.
Hey?
Have you forgotten me already? Yes. Some people know me as the Queen of Cuisine, though I suppose that title is a little presumptuous to use in the company of an actual prince.
Isn't that...
We met you in Martira? Okay, I vaguely remember her. You used to be a chef within the royal palace. Are you still on your journey to perfect the art of cooking? Correct. I once again need of your talents, that unique point of view that allows you to create such unexpected and powerful dishes. Okay.
Whatever will I do?
During the course of my travels, a thought constantly crossed my mind. In times such as these, what can I cook to ease the hunger of those struggling to survive? I speak of those who cannot afford gourmet cuisine. I have mixed thoughts on like gourmet. I mean, you know, good food is just good food. And there's what's the term fine dining? Like I don't know like all the in and outs and like exactly what it is, but from what I've seen, like, you know, videos and stuff, it's like the most like cringy, presumptuous, like bullshit food ever. Like they'll have like a smear of a spread and a cracker on a plate, and they'll charge you like $100. Like, oh, this is the most amazing endangered fish egg roll spread with cracker that you've ever tasted in your life. I'm like, okay. The most they can hope for is a simple fare, which fills the stomach but leaves the heart empty. I don't know. It's for me, especially like I enjoy good food, like tasty food. Like I said, like I went to a sushi party thing, and the sushi was really, really good. Like up there, you know. It was a guy who, I don't know if I think he went to Japan to train and learn how to make authentic, you know, the real way to make sushi and how to present it and prepare it and all that stuff. And obviously it was like much better than like the grocery store sushi and stuff like that. I'm just gonna give one quick example. The like fried salmon skin sushi wrap or whatever it was called. Oh, so good. The crunchiness of the salmon skin. Oh, like just paired with the rice and the seaweed wrap. Ooh, perfect. But yeah, recently I've just been eating for function. Like, does this have enough protein? Is it gonna fill me up for cheap? So I don't have to spend a lot of money. Like, that's where my mentality is right now for food. Therefore, what the world needs is a dish that, while comprised of plain ingredients, brings with it a colorful sweetness that brightens the drudgery of everyday life. A dish that's simple yet exciting. I like that idea, but honestly, I have no clue how to make something like that. When I think of food that quickens my pulse, the first thing that comes to mind is a sweet flavor, nourishing Ugh. I felt a burp coming on, but it didn't come out. Nourishing Luma bees are a must. And so that everyone from wee children to the elderly may eat in comfort, a fluffy texture would be perfect. I see. We just need to make a dish that uses luma bees and has a fluffy texture.
Have a spare moment.
Correct. If you manage to whip up a dish that seems promising, simply return here and tell me about it.
Let's give it a shot.
The Queen of Cuisine, Soul. Cook a meal to inspire a divine dish and deliver it to the requester. She's expecting a dish that with a fluffy texture that uses luma bees. No deadline. Reward, Lord of the Lake.
The world belongs to Lord Luis.
The world belongs to Lord Luis.
I'm out of ideas.
This country has nothing left to look forward to. Absolutely nothing. I feel you, bro. You got that right. I'll remain here forever. I'd rather die drowning in booze than leave this tavern.
Hey!
Well, if it isn't His Highness, aren't you worried about being seen in a place like this? Just between you and me, a good number of my patrons support Louise.
You are.
For whatever reason, customers often come to me for advice, but I never thought I'd be talking candidly with a prince. I'm sure you saw the corpse rotting on the street outside my tavern. He was a regular. Most assumed he was just a drunk and an idiot. That said, he was most certainly not, or was not, at least not always. There was a time when he researched magic and history at the Mage Academy. Then the academy was forced to close and he ended up with nowhere to go. He sought refuge in the bottle and ended up like that. If you ask me, the one thing that this country's never had is a shortage of people whose lives were ruined unjustly, just like his was. The country was set to collapse with or without you. Though it'd be a different matter if you tried to claim no responsibility whatsoever. But you know, when you did well at the exhibition, that man out there got all giddy. There's still hope for this country, he said. At the very least, I hope you take that to heart.
I'm out of ideas. Just can't believe it's true.
Would you believe it? I drank too much and made myself drowsy. Maybe while I slumber here, the commotion outside will hopefully work itself out on its own.
I'm out of ideas.
Oh, what a pity.
There are rumors circulating that you're a monster, but I don't believe a word of it. How could someone so young even be a monster? At times like this, the least I can do is offer you some food. Here you are, and please don't give up. Soothing sweet bum. You've got a soothing sweet bum.
I'm out of ideas. The world belongs to Lord Luis.
Is it Luis?
Oh, it's Yufa.
Talking nonsense, you are. Think I'll forget this, do ya?
That strange soldier there, he behaved this way at the Grand Cathedral as well, always casting his eyes in this direction from across the street. I know, perhaps he was an agent of Luis, sowing discord from within. They must be targeting the Sanctus Church, where Lord Godot is. I cannot understand why Lord Godot doesn't expel monsters like you out of the church. How absolutely horrid. We all know the Elder are a dangerous tribe. It's written so clearly in the scriptures, and yet, oh, both Sanctifex Forden and Saint Rella have... Close your... Eh? What brings you all into the church? Godot? We should be asking you the same. Do I really look so out of place within a place of worship now? Well, yes, I suppose I do. We have lost both His Eminence Forden and Rella, and now the city is overrun with Luis's rabble. I must admit, even I have come to the point where I've lost my way. I dedicated myself to the protection of Sanctism, but now find myself without the means to do so. I have become what Rella refers to as the weak. No, based on her words, I have been weak all along, incapable of doing anything on my own. Chief of the monk army in name only, I recognize it now, and yet, even with our leaders gone, I still believe in God, though I know not what I can do to help. I surmised that if I couldn't stand tall within the church, then nothing would get done. Rest assured, I have no intention of making an enemy of His Highness the Prince, either. From this point on, if you require the assistance of the church, I shall lend you my ear. Now then, what may I do for you?
Whoa.
Wow, I didn't expect that. But this means that Rella's words have managed to reach even someone like him. I already have 2 of these. I should probably sell the other one.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
See if there's anything new. If not, then we won't buy anything. We'll wait for a sale. It seems safe inside this store for the time being. One step outside, though, and the mob is ready to trample you. If I didn't have an igniter capable of fending them off, I'm afraid it would have been off with my head.
Welcome.
Oh, it's 20% off. Oh, that's because of our bond with Brigitte. I think that's what her name was. I don't think there's anything new.
All right then.
Oh boy. Like it's. Ugh. Even sitting up straight and breathing is a little harder than normal. But I can definitely feel my what do you call it? My progress towards a muscle up and towards a handstand press is like improving.
Let's go.
Ever so slightly, little by little, it's improving.
Right. Got it.
The power isn't on, right? Yeah.
Really?
Okay. Okay.
Let's go.
Well, I guess that's the end of it. Why? Well, I guess that's the
Do you
end
still
of it.
say sell the
You
same
know.
crap? Oh, we've acquired a new product from a rather distant place. The price has been adjusted accordingly, but please do take a look. Okay, we already got that and that. Almighty Panacea. Evil Eye Talisman. What does that do? Ugh. Oh. I ate a lot of sushi. I'm a little worried. I'm pretty sure I'm good, but I'm a little worried. I went over um, my calorie limit goal, but I think I'm okay. Because sushi has more calories than you kind of think. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna be close. Hopefully I'm okay. I'm trying to get. I'm on a cut. I'm trying to get ripped for summer.
Can we talk?
Right now you have one.
Well, I guess that's the end of it.
Can we talk?
I can't side-eye this one any harder. Oh, we already have it? Okay.
Bye-bye now. Well, I guess that's the end of it.
What is it?
What now?
Some evil eye talisman or something? Oh, okay. 19 is good enough.
I guess it's over then.
Excuse me. Oh, you old codger. You're a Sanctus, ain't ya? I'd recognize that rotten moneyed stank of yours anywhere. Humph, insult me all you like, but the truth is you want that rotten money for yourself, and it's why you're threatening me, right? Quite ironic, isn't it? Do you want to be killed, you bastard? No one's coming to save you. Now take your rubbish and get the hell out of here.
Who did this happen? I'm out of ideas.
Why did this happen?
I'm out of ideas. You little bastard. Damn it all.
I guess it's over then.
I don't really care who you are. If you're truly the prince, please give us some sort of guidance. The army is completely dysfunctional. Someone needs to end this mayhem. I mean, I can't technically give the army any orders because the you know, wasn't it more under the authority of the... No, that's the monk army. I mean, but the general army was under the authority of the king, and the title of king or executive ruler is kind of up in the air right now. No matter where you look, everyone's in an uproar. What's the plan from here? Tell me, oh great prince. How about you just give up and obey Count Luis already? Just give in, will ya? You know you want to.
Damn it all.
look, I told you so. This country is done for. All right, now I've had quite enough. When are you going to return to your senses? I'm having a hard time too. I'm tired. I'm sick of living like this. I won't let it stand. Oops. Is that you, Your Highness? I've increased the assortment of goods we offer. Oh. Oh no. There you go. Rock beans. I think before we could only get it from that kid in Martira.
Oh there.
How many do we have?
Can we talk?
Thanks.
Okay, we have 5 now. 9, 13. Let's stick with 5.
What is there to be done?
This place.
This place.
What is there to be done?
Luis is the only one left, isn't he?
Oh.
Ain't you that town crier Badlin? Mighty strange how you seem to favor that prince at the tournament. Whose side are you on, damned sanctus bastard?
Wait.
Now hold on, let's stay calm. First of all, I know very well that you all hate me. I have thought about it. I might have lent the church a hand at the tournament, but in the end, I wasn't any use to anyone. But let me say this as a citizen of this country. The prince is not your enemy by any means.
Are you having a laugh?
An enemy of Luis is an enemy of ours. Pointlessly taking on enemies that aren't actually yours. Brilliant. You're just working for the prince, aren't you? Hurry up and get out of here, you damned cheat. Oh, for goodness sake. I figured this would happen, but there's really no getting through to them. Badlands supporting us for dear life.
Luis is the only one left, isn't he?
Hi.
Hello there.
Hey! Isn't that...
We're the only ones who could stop Luis, a twisted world built on people sacrificing each other. We'll never stand by and let that happen.
Yep.
Okay.
Presumably a great courtesy.
It's quite fresh.
Add some more to your stock. Water, pure nectar, succulent, sweet, pure fruit beverage. Restores 100 MP to one ally. Mellow milk. Orgo sugar. Wasn't there used to be a specific city that I'd have to go to get that?
Guess there's nothing to be done about it. Fool.
The person who destroys the country and the human prince who can't protect it. We have to choose one of the two to be king? I don't even know who to be angry at anymore. What did the previous king even want, and how did it come to this? Now's not the time to be thinking about that. We should be guiding the evacuees to safety.
That's enough out of
I'm up to 5th place. The royal funeral showed us soldiers the truth about the limits of the state army. This feels 3 times worse. Monsters going on rampages, the city's rioting, and there's nothing we can do about it. Even struggling against it feels futile. But are you going to keep fighting, Your Highness? You want to see the contracts? I'm counting on you, Your Highness. Oh, we got new ones. Coca Mordos. Terror of the Skies. I need to slay Coca Mordos that nests in the Manor of the Ascendant, southwest of Brylehaven. The informant at the tavern in Angler's Inn Square in Brylehaven should have more details.
That's a rough one.
Uh-huh. It's legendary throughout Oceania. They say it's a Cocosados that's lived for hundreds of years, growing enormously strong as a result. In the past, it appeared near Brylehaven each time a delegation is formed and dispatched to kill it, but they've all failed. The best they could ever do was wound it, but each and every time it just fled back to some skybound ruins. So it fled back to its perfect little hiding spot, and no one could chase after it. Until we came along with a Skyrunner. Guess it really is up to us. Thank you. As it stands, the city's on the verge of succumbing to total panic. In truth, the rumors about the beast are more worrying than the damage it's caused directly. The great monster bird brings plague and famine with it, they say. A plague? Is there any truth to that? It's just superstition, but in this day and age, the panic caused by such rumors can spread instantly, like flames across a parched field. The idea of this plague is adding anxiety to an already chaotic situation. A riot could break out at any moment. Then we've got to stop it, so where can we find this bird monster? You know those mushroom-shaped rocks out in the Brylehaven Sea? At the top of one of those, there's a ruin known as Manor of the Ascendant. Seems that bird happened upon the ruin some time ago and decided it'd be the perfect nest. It's not a place that just anyone can get to. There's undoubtedly plenty of danger waiting for you up there, but there are also rumors of fabulous treasure. At any rate, if you manage to slay the Cocomordos, subspecies of the Pepsi Mordos, bring me the cockatrice crest as evidence. I'll give you your reward then.
Okay then.
Cocosados that lived for hundreds of years and got so strong they changed its name. We should probably pay a visit to the Brylehaven informant.
Let's do it.
Uh-huh. No deadline. Ew. This place is on a rock, right? Ruins on top of a rock. Sure is weird, huh? Oh, it's probably more like ancient, old world stuff. But we should be able to get there if we fly.
And right there's a labyrinth. Let's see.
Bandit Chief Sistis, Fervent Zealot. I need to slay Bandit Chief Sistis, said to be hiding in the disgraced ruins. The informant at the Hushed Honeybee Inn in Grand Trad should have more details.
That's a rough one.
Seems there's more than monsters causing trouble nowadays. This contract will require you to assassinate Founder Sistis, the leader of some religious fanatics. And by religion, I don't mean sanctism or even the pagans. This is just some nameless sect out there proclaiming death to be the true salvation. They believe that if they die before the world is destroyed, they'll be reborn in a different one. They say the world of today is fated to end, and dying is our only means of rescue. If they kept their delusional fantasies to themselves, it wouldn't be our problem. But now they're attacking people near Grand Trad in the name of salvation.
Yes, but
Yeah, that's going too far. They're no better than common bandits. Indeed, security in Grand Trad's bad enough with all that's going on, so this death cult is pushing us over the edge. Some have even started sympathizing with their ideology. By all accounts, it's chaos in Grand Trad right now. So please, for the sake of Grand Trad, end these attacks by ending Bandit Chief Sistis. Thank you. Frankly, there's not a moment to lose. Just between you and me, I've heard they got their hands on a secret weapon that can kill people en masse and brought it to their hideout. It's pathetic the way they got such a thing under our noses, but the military has its hands full keeping the peace and hunting down monsters. We need you right now. Bring me the Founder's hatchet after the job's done, deliver that, and you'll get your reward. We don't know what we're up against. Head informant, right. Hold up north of Grand Trad, disgraced ruins. Okay.
Let's do it.
I need to slay the bandit chief, hiding disgraced ruins, informant. Okay. Wow, that is really towards the edge of the map. Oh, and there's a vista there. I don't know what it's called in game, but in Guild Wars 2, like sites like that are called vistas. Who'd think there'd be ruins way out there? Just what are they planning in there? It's pretty far, but if we fly there, we should arrive before the day ends.
We'll face danger.
let's see.
Apostles of the Apocalypse.
Here's where we are now.
Ordemos, Grudge's Fang. I need to slay the Ordemos on the abandoned path south of Altaberry. The informant at the tavern should have more details. Back during the famine, a plan was hatched to save food and it involved abandoning the people there and leaving them to die. Jeez. Of course, it's an antiquated practice these days. Rumor is the resentment of these unlucky people manifested into this monster. But if this creature is left as is, it's highly likely that it will start to terrorize the neighboring areas as well. That said, if the superstitions don't deter you, by all means take it down. Will you do it? Yes. Place is called the Abandoned Path. Ordemos won't show its face willingly. You have to get its attention first by going after the Regopetia? Petia? Type of snake monster. Snake has sharp senses, so it reports any intruders to the Ordemos, which steps in to do the fighting. They've got something of a symbiotic relationship. Once you've taken down the Ordemos, bring me back the bloodstained talon. You'll get a reward after turning that in.
Let's do it.
We'll need to access the forest by land. Flying is too risky given the volatile weather. Ah. Man, I had to go to that freaking city for a quest, I think, right? And now I gotta go there again? I guess it's not so bad. We might be able to buy something there. Who knows?
This place. Let's
All right then.
Okay. think that's everything there.
Let's go.
Let's see what's new here. Man, talking to everyone's kind of a pain. I don't think I want to do it anymore. The rock with the face is a liar. I can't even see yours there at all. Aw, thanks, kid. I don't know anybody who likes Luis. You're the king. Oh, sweet summer child. Thank you so much.
Hello there.
Beg your pardon?
Oh, hell. Oh, hell.
Pleasure to see you. That damned Luis. What should we do? Tis true.
What's happened?
Oh, hell.
The deadline is... Understood.
Just a sec.
Oh, God.
Take a look. Take a look.
Oh, God. The sky.
All right then.
Actually, let's go back. We forgot to check the merchants if they had anything new. I'm assuming that most of the merchants are gonna kind of be standardized so that you can like buy whatever you need from whoever.
Why did this happen?
Like all the blacksmiths are gonna have relatively the same thing, or something like that.
Pardon?
Hello there.
No, I guess not. I guess it's just Grand Trad, since like that's the last stop. Maybe the other cities are not gonna have expanded inventory, I guess. Okay.
All right then.
Yeah, it's just pretty much just the water merchants.
The sky.
So yeah, we gotta give everything a thorough once over before we kind of like abandon them. Just to make sure we get everything. Okay, it's probably safe to assume that
Luis is the only one
I
left.
just don't know what to do.
the weapons and armor smith are gonna be the same.
Luis is the only one left, isn't he?
Now, how did I wind up here?
Hello there.
Whoa! Oh, anyone.
Welcome.
Oh, anyone. We ought to believe in him. Hey! Ah!
Please.
What are we to do? What are we to do?
All right then. Let's go. All right then.
Okay.
I guess it's over then. Why?
Excuse me?
Can we talk? Hey, mister! Can we talk?
Kid, you need to sell in bulk, alright? I don't want...
Mister?
I'm tired of buying these things one by one.
Hey, mister! Can we talk?
I probably won't be doing any fishing in this last month, but you never know.
Hey, mister! Can we talk? 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 Hey, mister! Can we talk?
What'll I do
All right
here?
then. Where to?
Let's go!
This weather is dreadful. This weather is dreadful. This weather is dreadful.
Indeed.
What?
That dog is Glidel's. You know this pup then? I picked up this sweet boy while he was in a bad way down by the harbor. You picked him up? I did. He'd been abandoned there, all covered in wounds. Now what craven soul would do such a thing?
Yes, but...
Well, the thing is, I can still see the signs of melancolization. But don't you worry, none. I studied all that at the Mage Academy. I've taken all the appropriate precautions to keep the Magla from having negative effects on him. You're sure? Well, as long as you're confident he won't attack you. Attack? Don't be ridiculous. He's a gentle soul. I'm sure his previous owner loved him very much.
It was all in vain.
Normally, I'd try to reunite him with his real owner, so he's not stuck with some feeble old fellow like me. But with the world as it is, I fear the worst, so I'll do my best to take care of him by myself.
I see.
Yeah, a lot happened between us and Glidel, but none of it was Hector's fault. He's just an innocent dog, and we'll have to atone for what we did to him someday.
The world belongs to Lord Luis.
Why did this happen? I'm just incredulous.
Whoa!
Just can't believe.
Oh wait, he has different. He said he'll have different stuff tomorrow. Oh, does his inventory rotate like that other guy?
Just can't believe it's true. I'm just incredulous. Why did this happen?
I guess it's over then. I guess it's over then.
I can hardly think on it. I'm just incredulous.
Welcome.
What do you think?
Dear,
Greetings.
oh dear.
Well then.
All right then.
Why did this happen? Why did this happen?
Well met, eh? So it's you.
I heard you saved Verg Island from the threat of the Dragon God.
What?
How'd you hear about the island? After losing in the tournament, I took off on a solo journey over the ocean. I had no destination in mind. In fact, I was prepared for that to be the end, but then I encountered a boat of people from Verg Island. Those gentle young Mistari encouraged me and escorted me back to this port.
Right.
That's when I heard the story of how you calmed their dragon god. Seems I haven't given you enough credit. There are kind and principled people among today's youth, too, aren't there? Young Prince, I wish you the best of luck. Thanks, you've certainly mellowed out compared to before. But we're glad to have your support either way.
All right then. Go.
What are you pining for?
All right then.
Let's go.
Ah, you've come.
All right then. Let's go.
How many beetles do I have? I think I only have like 3 right now.
Hey there!
Is it Louis after all?
All right then. Go.
Humans,
Louise, I could see it.
please?
I guess it's over then.
Oh my dear.
The sky, please?
It's down to Louise. Hi there!
Damn it all.
It's down to Louise.
Please?
All right then.
Hello.
Going out of your way to talk to a Mistari like me, I admire your pluck, lad.
Grand, innit?
You've piqued my interest, so let me share something with you I picked up in a tavern. It's about an old structure called the Forsaken Tower north of here, teeming with powerful monsters, and none who step inside have ever stepped back out. Forsaken Tower? Haven't I already beat that? I heard there's 3 such towers in the world, and apparently the number itself isn't insignificant. Any way to look at you and Elda with a ferry in tow, you wouldn't happen to be the hero who saved the island, would you?
Now what am I to do?
In that case, I think there's something in particular you should hear. Consider this top secret. There's some sort of legendary monster at the top. I've heard it's got something to do with a trial for obtaining a forbidden power. That's about all I could tell you. Anyone who's looked into it hasn't survived to tell the tale. Considering you dealt with the dragon god and saved our island, it's a forbidden if a forbidden power is real, I'd want it to go to a hero like you. I have no doubt the chief would agree, so I'll leave it to you to see if this legend rings true.
Cheers, eh?
If you want to dive a little deeper into the trial, try the informant in the tavern.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
Trial of the Dragon, Mad Mischief. Supposed to be a secret power that dwells in the Forsaken Tower located north of Brawlhaven. I'll need all the strength I can get to fight Louise, so maybe it's worth going there if I can spare the time. Oh man, it's almost maxed out difficulty.
Please, if there's anything
The
you
more
can
you
do.
risk, the more you stand to gain, I should hope. I'll be shoving off now, though. Best of luck out there.
All right.
Forbidden Power in the Forsaken Tower. Fun. Uh-huh.
Why did this happen? The sky.
So that's what it's come.
All right then.
Okay. Wait, who was that over there? I know Juno was there.
Please.
Oh, freaking hiding behind the wall.
All right then.
Where to?
Okay, I think that's pretty much everywhere.
Where to?
Let's go.
Yeah, the Big Tata song. Big Tatas.
Hello.
If I may.
Welcome.
All right then.
Yeah?
Big Tata, Big Tata.
What to do? It was all in vain.
Big Tata.
Yes.
Hmm.
Hello there.
I apologize for bringing this up at a time like this, but I have something I thought I should tell you. Lately, I've been searching through some old histories to review our true traditions, and I discovered something about a set of towers scattered throughout the country. A tower like that one place, right? Yeah, we're familiar. Oh, is that so? Then this makes things simpler. According to the books I've read, when turmoil rocks the world of men, a sign will appear in the towers 3. 3 trials for 3 towers. Upon the hero who proves thrice worthy of forbidden power that has been sealed away in this world will be bestowed. Essentially, 3 towers will appear, each with their own trial, and then whoever conquers them will obtain some kind of great unprecedented power. The nature of this power is unknown, however, judging by the description of worthy hero, I sense these are trials of not only sheer strength, but honor and other like qualifications. Then the trials seek to test if one is worthy of power, and overcoming it confers one with the honor. Somehow it reminds me of royal magic. I dread to think about what would happen if Luis obtained it. I would much prefer it in your hands. What do you think of it? Will you undertake these trials? The one tower is apparently south of our island here. It is called the Spire of Blind Faith, and it is known by some of the islanders. Ask the informant. Here, there's a monster that's taking up residence there, so it might not hurt to go into more protection.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
Thank you.
As for the remaining 2 towers, Mistari living outside of the island might know something.
Let's check.
Yeah, we ran into one of them. Mistari outside of the island are rare, so it leaves a pretty strong impression when we do happen to meet one. I have a few methods of learning about things beyond the island's purview, so I asked certain people to act as my eyes and ears. To be frank, I believe these trials will be dangerous ones. The books even say, countless are those who have lost their lives. But I believe if anyone can overcome them, it's you. That's why I wanted to inform you of it so urgently.
I'll see you again.
Heroes of our island, I pray for your good fortune in battle, and I hope this legend turns out to be a mighty power that you can use for the good of the world. A Tower of Insolence. Mysterious tower in a forest near Altaberry. The surrounding trees seem to spread as far as the eyes can see, all supremely old, suggesting the tower itself is quite ancient. There are neither roads nor quarries nearby, making its construction all the more mysterious. Being so inexplicable, the tower has caused many to regard it with awe, and it is said that in the past some even worshipped it. Forsaken Tower. Forested Tower in the Midwestern Oceania, already classified as an archaeological relic by the years of the Annexed War. It seems centuries old, yet displays a complexity of design and construction wholly anachronistic for the supposed era of origin. Its true purpose and history remain unknown. Occasionally, local officials will spearhead a project to convert it into a staffed watchtower, or use it for some other modern purpose, but somehow these plans never come to pass. Spire of Blind Faith, isolated island on south of Virgo Island in the Inland Sea. Being the furthest out of all the islands, the tower has become a landmark for fishermen and sailors who venture out to the open seas. However, the complex currents of the island make it difficult to even approach, much less dock there. As such, even residents of Virgo Island know very little about the tower itself. Big Data.
What's it now?
What do you want to do?
Till next time, mate.
What'll it be?
Oh, it's you! Can we talk? Goodbye now!
All right then.
Okay.
Let's go.
Hey!
What have we got here?
Beg pardon?
All right then. Let's go. Hello.
I beg your pardon.
All right then. Let's head there right away. All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
So that's what it's come
Now of all times, with knowledge of the tower finally in hand. Oh, such woe is me.
What?
Did he say tower? Probably the same tower Danny was talking about, right? An elder with a fairy? You wouldn't be the heroes who saved the island, would you? 1,000 pardons. I've gotten excited and raised my voice, haven't I? I'm a Mustari researcher, you see, conducting an academic investigation into the island's folklore. Within them, the one thing that's drawn my interest lately is the legend of the three towers. I finally managed to pinpoint the location of one of these three spires, the Tower of Insolence, just north of this very town. However, it seems the tower is a monster's den, positively infested as it were. Given my current fortitude, I've regretfully had to put the requisite fieldwork on indefinite hold. Indeed. This must be the trial of the tower spoken of in the old tales, the one which grants a forbidden power to whomsoever completes it. Ho ho, but inspiration has struck me like lightning. It occurs to me that perhaps, indeed, the hero that saved the island might have the hardiness enough to complete such a trial. If there really is some forbidden power to be obtained, I'm sure it's safer in the hands of our illustrious hero.
Splendid.
But I suppose that, having heard such astonishing tales, you're curious as to their veracity. It is certifiably true, or is it certifiably true, or is it as tall as the highest rise your mind can conjure? Well, there's but one way to know for certain, and that's to walk your way to the highest point in of the Tower of Insolence, north of Altaberry. And informant,
Let's take a moment to prepare.
I'm quite glad the endeavor of the tower is in the hands of one so capable. I'm beaming, in fact, that it is a hero's charge. And with that, I take my leave. Ever further research awaits me. Fare thee well.
That sounds right.
He talked up that tower enough to get me curious. We should look into it if we have the time.
How did this happen? Just can't believe it's true.
But that...
Now that is a menacing sky. What is it?
Oh, cripes.
Could you be the prince? There are all manner of unpleasant rumors floating around, but I don't believe a word of them. In truth, I've had my eye on you since the exhibition.
Just sublime.
And then after learning that your lineage was as remarkable as your deeds, I knew it for certain you are worthy of being the next king. To show my appreciation for you, Your Highness, I have prepared a special promotion of sorts. Call it the Warm Heart Full Wallet Hot Spring Campaign. You have but to bathe in a hot spring, Your Highness, and you'll receive a reward. If you put some of the hot spring water you bathe in into this vial and bring it to me as proof, I'll have 30,000 reeve to give you. What the hell? She wants my bath water. I'm not freaking Belle Delphine. What are you? What? You some kind of sicko lady? Is that acceptable? So you're just gonna pay us to take a bath? This seems weird. Shady even.
It's too much to take.
Why, His Highness works so hard to save the people. I just want him to have a moment to relax and to offer a little extra monetary support. Why is the 30k yellow also? Like, why is it highlighted? It seems super sketch. That is my sole desire? Sure, lady. Will you accept this vial as a token of this humble merchant's goodwill? I guess.
Just sublime.
Such kindness, it is an honor to know you believe in me. The hot spring is here underneath the blue sky bridge. A bit gloomy, I know, especially being that it is only open at night, but the baths are a slice of heaven. You can always find me here. Please let me know when you've acquired the spring water.
Let's give it a shot.
Deliver hot spring water. As proof that I bathe in the hot spring, I need to collect its water in the empty vial the requester gave me. First, I should head to the hot spring in the lower level of Blue Sky Bridge at night. I mean, what if I just gave her some regular water? Like, would she be able to tell the difference?
Okay then.
But why? But why? Oh.
Oh, damn.
For that,
Oh, me?
That sky looks proper. Just can't believe it's true. You there?
Is it
Luis
Louis
is the only one left, isn't he? Is this it?
Oh, God.
Now that is a menacing sky.
So foolish it arouses great pity.
What's the world coming to?
The sky.
Guess there's nothing to be done about it.
Now that is a menacing sky.
Wait, did they switch places? Damn it all to hell, I was a fool not to listen to you before. This country is doomed! I shall jump from here and bring an end to it all. Please, go on without me, my love. You'd leave her behind. You both deserve to be happy. It's too late. All I can hope is that she, then again, it would tragically, wait, it would tragically unfair for her. What? I think it had a typo. It would be tragically unfair for her to find happiness and me to be dead. Yes, she goes absolutely mad when I'm not around. It's true. The two of us cannot live without each other.
What's the world coming to? Hello there.
That sky looks proper angry.
So that's what it's come to.
That sky looks proper angry.
Is this it?
This is all right. How about it?
Oh, I guess money is always highlighted. Oh well, whatever.
Yeah?
Uh,
Alright.
There, there. Pretty good, isn't it? Ha, looking like a chef already.
Exactly.
No. This is all right.
What now?
wait, where is it? Uh, refreshing steam bun, cozy steamed bun. Oh, okay. The ailments thing. Um. Okay. Next time, let's choose one of either the first or the second.
Oi!
This is the pit.
Oh, yay, we could turn in the quest.
Splendid.
That dangerous looking club is the Bramblethorn baton. I never thought I'd see it. Let me get a closer look. This is the Zeocropus' club. There's no doubt about it. So you really did defeat it. Well, are you gonna say it now? Come on, admit that we're powerful enough to take on Luis. I will admit that you are clearly stronger than the Zeocropus, but it still remains to be seen if you're stronger than Luis. Nevertheless, you took me seriously, and for that, I must admit my heart is moved. No matter who it may be, you'll pay genuine attention to anyone in need. You're far more qualified to be king than Luis. Perhaps you really will be able to push past Luis and onto that shining throne. You have my respect, grudgingly.
You've been a real help to me.
Take this as a token of my support. I hope it will help in your fight against that vile pretender. Your reputation precedes you, so here, take a little extra. Go on.
Mission accomplished.
All right.
It seems I misunderstood you. For that, I apologize. It will be far from easy to defeat Luis, but know I am on your side. Fight hard. We appreciate the thought. Let's not let him down.
I thank you in advance.
Okay.
It's too much to take.
Ah, brilliant.
This guy wants to try striking me down. Try it, buddy. Perhaps I'll have the honor of striking you down. Try it. Come at me, bro. You know, I didn't realize that we now have, like, fire underneath us when we're surfing around.
Why did this happen? It was all in vain. It was all in vain. Why did this happen?
Damn it all.
Damn it. Damn.
Leave it out, mate.
All right, then.
Let's go.
Get yourself a good deal.
All right, then.
Let's go.
Greetings.
Ugh. I probably should have stand it up earlier, but I'm gonna take a minute to stand up and stretch my legs. Did I say standed? Stood up earlier. Ugh.
All right then.
I think we went everywhere. Okay, now we have to figure out what we're gonna do for the day. Yeah, we haven't read up on Gallica since we maxed her out. The prince learns of the truth of the world at the ancient sanctum. No longer a guide, Gallica chooses to follow him by her own will instead. Two, three, one. Do you even have any good skills? Destroyer? No, he doesn't really have any good skills. The only thing I care about is Destroyer. That's it. I guess we should max out Maria. She was one of the first ones we encountered.
All right then. Let's head there right away. Mister will be so surprised.
Smash it all to bits.
Mister.
Oh, you know what?
I see.
Smash it all to bits.
There are vistas. There's at least one vista because of the new quest, the new side quest that we're gonna encounter. So let's wait on Maria, because that way we can give her all the what you call it. Not interested in cheap viewers, Mr. Bot, Mr. or Mrs. Bot. I'm only interested in pills that make your pee-pee bigger, and the punishment for such an offense is a ban.
Smash it all to bits.
Enjoy.
Mister.
Oh, you know what? I suppose that we can give her the drawings without actually hanging out with her. I gave the prismatic sea drawing to Maria.
Wow.
The sea is so pretty. Is this really the same sunset that we see in Grand Trad? Told Maria about all the memories I made there. I see, so there's really a place like that outside of Grand Trad? I have more of Nurse's drawings, so to give them, yes. I gave the Sporico cave drawing to Maria.
So pretty.
What a pretty cave. There's so many flowers. I bet fairies live there, huh? What's that on the walls? I told Maria about the memories. I see, so there's really a place like that outside of Grand Trad. Call a rodeo cliff drawing.
Wow.
There are cliffs like that that are really that tall. Weren't you scared? Murky graveyard drawing. Is that a bridge? I heard that there are a whole lot of bridges in Altaberry. It's so dark underneath. Are those bones? I see. So there's okay. Solstice crossing drawing. So pretty. The leaves are so red and the snow is so white. This drawing makes me so excited. Decaying estate drawing.
Wow.
Huh? Mister, did you really go on top of a cloud? There was a building in the sky? Is it in Grand Trad too?
Thank you.
Thank you, we can put them on the walls. If I look at that picture, I stop feeling lonely because I think of you on your journey. And you can come back and look at them too, right?
You know.
I'm full.
I see.
Smash it all to bits.
Smash it all to bits. Let's go look at the painting, your pictures.
All right then.
Warlord, yeah. All right, Bardon it is. Is it really it? Is it you? Ah, so it is. Bit of a different air about you. But that's just all the motivation I know you're bursting with. Great stuff. So you see, I have another question I want to ask you. You said before that you didn't really want to be the king, didn't you? I knew you weren't lying about it then, but have you changed your mind? You do plan to take the throne now. The situation's different now. Yeah, it is. It is different.
Aye, yes.
I understand. I won't press you. Know that you have my support all the same. Though that begs the question of what I can even do at this point. I've got to say, you showed up at the most perfect time you do. Did something happen?
The truth is,
they're about to announce the governor of Martira again, seeing as it wasn't settled before on account of the sandworm. Put another way, I'm about to get the boot, but you've been at my side every step of the way. You deserve to be there at the end. Ugh.
Gastro's been acting as a proxy since the giant sandworms made the governorship one big open question.
Shoulders are so sore. Ugh.
Everyone's gathered here today to learn what's what, and probably to sentence me to exile.
That's terrible.
I do feel terrible, but that one vote they took was correct after all.
I asked you all to gather here so I could speak about Martira's governance. But while Barden was recuperating, I was glad to act as his proxy. However, henceforth, I would like Barden to resume his duties as governor.
What's this?
This town's autonomy was initiated by your sheer pluck. At the time, I cooperated only so I could use you for my own ends. But I had a revelation in those moments as the giant sandworm approached. I saw that I cannot even protect myself, much less the people. When you returned here, exhausted and in tatters, I regretted everything from the bottom of my heart. My actions are unpardonable.
Sir Gastro, but if I go back to governing, it's...
Have faith in yourself.
Have some faith in yourself, Barden.
All right, if you say so. I'm just not sure where to start, except to begin with an apology. My excessive measures frightened you all, and I implemented them because of my own insecurity. I was anxious about whether or not I could keep you safe, so I turned to surveillance and barriers. No more. We'll keep some of our armed forces, but what I really need for security is to have faith in you all. That's why I am not fit to govern.
It's not over yet. No.
Things will be different now.
He's right. We've changed. From now on, we won't push all the power and responsibility onto just one person. Barden, listen! I followed your example and built a defensive barrier myself.
I did too. And I had an idea. We could turn uninhabited houses into shelters.
Things didn't go well before, that's true. But you're not the only one at fault, Barden. This is just as much our town as yours.
Oh, laddies and lassies.
You see? After 2 disasters, everyone has a more mature view of things. You're free to decline. But is that really what you want to do?
Well, now I must apologize. If it truly is what everyone wants, I'll be the governor of Martira again. This time, I won't do anything to scare the populace. We'll have faith in each other, and the town's unity will be known far and wide. And for our first step, I have the perfect suggestion. Step forward, young man. The reason I stand here now is thanks to this fella. He is the hero who saved this town, the one most worthy of the crown. I want us to support him as the future king.
Yes!
Barton and a hero together!
Come to think of it, I never told you the truth behind that bit of arson.
I don't even remember it.
It was this little poor wee un who started it. He didn't mean to, but he touched an igniter some fool had left behind. I only know this because just the other day he came to me begging for forgiveness, all in tears. If I'd known from the start, I would have just thought it a lone accident. Instead, I acted like invaders had infiltrated us. Got my people all terrified.
You're still a kind person.
But in truth, you're a kind person.
I'm the kind of man who rushes in without thinking. I ought to take more care and not act so rash. Let's focus on the future now. This region, in fact the whole country, depends on it. Mind if I ask you just one more time? If you think I'm fit to govern?
You're next in the line of succession. No. I mean, as funny as that would be to say, maybe next, if there is another playthrough, maybe the next playthrough, or we'll look it up off stream or something. There's no one more qualified.
There's no one more qualified for the job than you, Barton.
And you truly believe that? Then I must devote myself to the work even more, so as not to disappoint the future king. Thank you greatly for everything you've done. This only happened because I had your support. Even when I made mistakes, you stuck by my side. I'll return the favor one day. I swear it.
I can sense Bardon's convictions as a governor and his unwavering faith in me as a comrade.
The Honorable Guardsman, Bardon, keeper and heritor of the Commander's virtues.
Why do we have like a giant goblet in front of us? Like, where's our normal sized cup? Bardon has a normal sized cup. Like that big looking, I thought it was a big ass cup in the foreground, like the foremost, like closest to the screen, but I think it's just a pitcher.
Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee.
by the grace of his newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
You're the one who brought light to this town.
Warlord, 4 slots. Yeah.
Today really is such a bonny day. I'm blessed with the greatest of friends. The townspeople love me, despite all my flaws. And everyone is so... Thank you again. I'm just so happy.
Bardon and I talked as old friends for a long time. Thanks to Bardon's strong faith in me, the people of Martyra now fully support me. Hey, we went up a little bit. Is there still no sign of my lovely little relics? Bonds unfettered. Though Bardon is tasked with overseeing all of Martyra as its governor, he cares particularly for its children. However, his great stature and intimidating presence often scares the children in question, and he is frequently spotted in distress over the fact that in the town's tavern. He struggles not to expose his own clumsiness, but that far from perfect aspect of his character is actually what the people of Martyria find endearing about him. The townsfolk renew their support for Bardon. He pledges mutual trust, promising to cooperate with the king-to-be who always stood by him. Okay, should we finish off Brigitte? I think we should finish off our sugar mama. Skill slots. Maybe we should focus on our party members first to at least get them to this, so they can gain some experience out of battle. Ooh, ninja. Yeah, we need to do ninja also, damn it. Oh. Yeah, we need to do this. It'll make things easier when exploring the dungeons. Tycoon.
What now?
Master. Trickster.
What now?
This one would be kind of cool. And debilitate. Yeah.
All right then. Go.
Well, I guess that's the end of it.
I guess it's over then. Who did this?
Damn it all.
You little bastard.
Whoa!
The world's in dire straits, but I've been selling things as usual. I've even refined my craft a bit. I am proud to say that it's actually tasty this time, a whole nother level from my previous attempts. My food will help you fight fatigue. I hope you'll stop by and make a purchase. Rainbow Roquefort?
Can we talk?
Can we buy both? I guess not.
What now?
Specialty dairy product trending even among high society. Restores 350 HP to one ally. I think, yeah, 900 is cheaper than this one. I think that this one is like 1500 or something, so it's still quite a bit cheaper. Miraculous medicine.
It's too much to take. Me.
All right then. Let's head there right away. All right. Where to?
Artira. Don't think there's anything here I need.
to?
Let's go.
It's all good stuff.
All right then. Where to?
Oh, we could do the hot springs thing.
Let's go.
It's quick and easy, I think. Did anyone do it? It took a bath in a hot spring. Hey, Katharina, how'd you like to join me? A little dip in the hot spring?
This place.
So this is the hot spring. The water here is supposed to melt away your anxiety and nervousness. Water that melts away your anxiety. Hey, when that happens, we usually get mag. Okay. Alright, I'll be waiting here, so take your time. Why don't you join me, huh? Maybe the terrible sky scared everyone else away, but there's no guess here. I could probably take a relaxing bath like this. The soothing heat from the water radiated into the very core of my body. I'm starting to tremble. What should I do? To tremble? I don't know. Oh gosh, shoulder. I can't even lift my arm. Ugh.
All right.
I should move over to a spot where the temperature is a little more comfortable. The warm water feels good. The whole of my being, from my soul outward, feels like it's been revitalized by the heat of the bath. I noticed a plant-like object floating by me in the water. Hero's fruit. That's right, the merchant in Elderberry asked me to bottle up some of my hot springs water. I feel totally rejuvenated and I obtained some mag that melted into the water. I should meet up with Gallic and return to the others.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 30 days remain.
Got it?
The Day of the Hero starts on the dawn of October 27. But we do have to consider recovering your approval rating, so let's aim to have things cleared at least 2 days before.
I see.
Which means we have until the 25th to do as we wish. We'll have our hands full getting people back to normal and getting your support back while we're at it.
Speaking of which,
Reminds me, Badeline was telling me about Altoberry's Opera House. They're done with renovations, and apparently you can go see plays there now. He's certainly a showman, that one. And seeing as we've still got time, it may be a good idea to stop by the hot spring. We just went there. Okay.
Shall we?
I'm getting an uneasy feeling in my chest. Oh, I better take a look. Eva comes to mind. Okay, let's call it here, and we'll pick it up in 5 days, or maybe less, but for sure in my next day off we'll have a chance to stream again. Thank you to anyone who stopped by, hung out. I appreciate you spending your precious time hanging out with me as I play through Metaphor ReFantazio. Having you here makes the streams more fun in general for me and helps motivate me to continue streaming, so I truly appreciate you spending your precious time hanging out with me. Hope you enjoyed the stream. You're more than welcome to hang out in the future, which may or may not be tomorrow, like I said, but for sure in 5 days. Other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day, enjoy some games yourself, and have a good one in general, alright? Take care, see ya.
Smash it all to bits.